Okay, folks, this is a piece that is kind of annoying because it's a very, very, very cliche thing, and some cliches I do like, I must admit, but there are some cliches, or most, that I find great on my nerves. They're really, really so fucking dull and overused and overworked. Fuck, I hate cliches in many ways. But that's what they use. Yeah, this one's a bit overworked. Too much use of it, and they used the same cliche in the same magazine, which really is annoying. Okay, let's see what this is. This cliche shit. Of course, it has to be in a dum-dum gossip magazine. The dum-dums, they're stupid. And the word is here, Lisa Curry. Our baby miracle. It's like, miracle? That's not a miracle in my books. That's not supernatural. What the fuck? That's not a miracle. That's a baby. Yes, it's a baby. Yes, it must have been hard to conceive. Often, that's what they often use, the word miracle, to describe a baby conceived, say, from IVF and years of suffering and torment trying to give birth. But I really find the word miracle is just a bit overworked and overused, a bit cliche. It's like, fuck off. This is silly. And there it is there. That's another one. That's Curry, I think, the same one. There's another one elsewhere in the same magazine. But yeah, I just get so bored of that kind of cliche. That's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can utilise that. It's just like, what the fuck? It's human, folks. It's not a fucking miracle. Miracles don't happen. But that's the cliche work. They think it brings more readers or something or other. But I just don't like the way they just keep overusing that word and other words. They just fucking don't understand it. They're fucking stupid people. This very red looking picture. I wonder how it's going to look. Take the brown off. But yeah, I do get browned off. You could say, ha ha ha, funny. But yeah, I just hate those sorts of cliches. They use them too often in gossip magazines, I must say. I shouldn't have reduced it on there. I was meant to go from A4 to A4. That looks really quite interesting nonetheless. But we've got to enlarge it. Not enlarge it, put it back on 1:1, which is this one here, 100%. Actually, I've got to go bigger than 100. Got to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I just get so sick of these overworn, overused cliches that they just use. They bandy around. It just gets a bit dull. It gets a bit nothingness. It's like it's not a miracle, folks. A miracle, in my opinion, is when a blind person can see when they've been blind all their life, right? That's how I see it. Not some baby born, say, to IVF, although all due respect, it's a nice relief if you're trying to conceive and you haven't, it's taken so many decades to even come near of conceiving, but I think it not a miracle, folks, to be honest, folks. See how we go with this. But yeah, I'm just so over these cliches, the way they use words like miracle and that. So but that's just my opinion, folks. You're entitled to your own opinions, folks, even if I don't agree with it. You're entitled. It's a free world. It should be a free world to have your own opinions and shit. Maybe when you have your own opinions, I guess you got to be a little bit gentle when you express them, perhaps. But you still got your own opinions. You can't waver from them. You know, don't try to please the crowd just because they've, you know, sometimes you have to be quiet about something and not agree with something silently, but you're entitled to your own opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't, folks. Otherwise, you know, you're not being true to yourself, even if it's wrong. So you have to, see how we go with this. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.